Om Shanti. Madhuvan Murli, 2023 November 24. Today's Mahabhagya Essence. Sweet children, only when there is cleanness and honesty in your heart will be arrow of the true thing. You say strike the target. You now have the company of the true Father. Therefore be honest and truthful. Today's question: what is it essential for you student to be cautious about? Today's answer: whenever you make a mistake, you have to tell the truth. It is only by telling the truth that you will make progress. You must not take personal service from others. If you take service here, you will have to serve there. You students have to study well and teach others, because only then will the Father be pleased. The Father is the ocean of love, and His love is that He educates you children and gives you a high status. Today's song: who created this play and hid himself away? Om Shanti. Details. Nowadays, we receive news that people are celebrating Gita Jayanti. The topic is: who gave birth to the Gita? Since it is called Jayanti, it surely means birth. Since Srimad Bhagwat Gita Jayanti is said, there must surely be someone who gave birth to it. Everyone says God Sri Krishna speaks. In that case, Sri Krishna comes first and the Gita comes after him. A creator of the Gita is definitely needed. If Sri Krishna is called that, then Sri Krishna should come first and then the Gita. However, Sri Krishna was a small child and so he could not have spoken the Gita. You have to prove who it was who gave birth to the Gita. This is a deep matter. Krishna took birth from his mother's womb. He was a prince of the golden age. He attained the status of a prince by studying Raj Yoga through the Gita. So who was the one who gave birth to the Gita? Was it the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, or Sri Krishna? In fact, Sri Krishna cannot even be called Trilokinath or Trikaldarshi. Only the one can be called Trilokinath and Trikaldarshi. Trilokinath means the one who rules the three worlds: the incorporeal world, the subtle region, and the corporeal world are called Triloki. And the one who knows these three is called Trilokinath, Trikaldarshi. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva. This is his praise, not Sri Krishna's praise. The praise of Sri Krishna is 16 celestial degree full of all virtue. He is compared to the moon. You would not compare the Supreme Soul to the moon. His dash is separate. He is the creator who gives birth to the Gita. Deities are created through the knowledge of the Gita and Raj Yoga. The Father has to come and give knowledge in order to changing human being into deities. Very clever Brahmakumar and Kumari who can give this explanation are needed. Not everyone can explain in the same way. All of you daughters are also number-wise. The topic should also be who gave birth to the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. For this, you have to explain the contrast. God is only one, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva. Krishna attained that status by listening to knowledge from the ocean of knowledge. You have to explain how he attained that status by studying E.G. Raj Yoga. First of all, the Father creates Brahmin through Brahma. He speaks the essence of all the Vedas and scripture. Together with Brahma, the mouth-born creation of Brahma is also needed. Only Brahma received the knowledge of Trikaldarshi. Triloki means he also received the knowledge of the three worlds. The three aspects of time are the beginning, the middle, and the end, and the three worlds are the incorporeal world, the subtle region, and the corporeal world. You have to remember this world. Many children forget this. It is Maya in the form of arrogance of the body that makes you forget. So the creator of the Gita is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, and not Sri Krishna. Only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is Trikaldarshi and Trilokinath. Neither Krishna nor Lakshmi or Narayan has this knowledge. Yes, those who received this knowledge from the Father became the master of the world. When you have received salvation, your intellect lost this knowledge. The bestower of salvation for all is that one. He is not the one who takes rebirth. Rebirth begins at the beginning of the golden age. From then to the end of the iron age, you take 84 births. This explanation has to be given. Not everyone takes 84 births. First of all, it is totally wrong. Where is it written, God Sri Krishna speaks? It definitely has to be wrong. Only when all these scriptures are wrong can the Father come and speak that which is right. Truly, he speaks the true essence of the Vedas and scriptures through Brahma, and this is why he is called the truth. You now have the company of the truth. Who makes you truthful? There is Prajapita Brahma and his mouth-born creation, Jagdamba Saraswati. All the children of Prajapita Brahma are brothers and sisters. You should go to the temples everywhere and give lectures. Many people go sightseeing there. When you explain to one, a whole spiritual gathering will gather there. You should also go to the cremation ground. People have disinterest there. However, Baba says, when you explain to my devotee, they will quickly understand. So you have to go to the temples to see Baba. And Lakshmi and Narayan. Lakshmi and Narayan are not called Mama and Baba. Shiva is called Baba, and there must surely also be Mama. She is incognito. No one can know the incognito secret of how Shiva Baba, the creator, is also called the mother and father. Lakshmi and Narayan would only have one son. However, this one's name is Prajapita Brahma. Vishnu and Shankar are not placed high. Trimurti Brahma is considered to be higher. Just as God Shiva is called the creator, so Brahma too is called a creator. That one is imperishable anyway. If you use the word creator, they will ask, how did he create? He is the creator anyway. However, creation takes place through Brahma. God is now giving all of you souls the knowledge of the beginning, middle, and end of the world through Brahma. The Veda and scripture, etc., are all the Prajapita of the path of devotion. The path of devotion continues for half a cycle. This is the activity of knowledge. When the path of devotion ends and everyone has become impure and tamapradhan, it is then that I, the Father, come. You are at first tamapradhan, you are at first sato pradhan, and you then go through the stages of sato, rajo, and tamo. Pure soul who come from up above have not as yet performed any such action for which they would have to experience suffering. They say of Christ that he was crucified on a cross, but that was not possible. A new soul that comes down to establish a religion cannot receive sorrow, because that soul is a messenger in his karmati stage who comes to establish a religion. When a messenger is sent onto a battlefield, he goes carrying a white flag through which the other side understand that he has come with a message. They do not cause him any difficulty at that time, so no one can put a messenger on a cross. It is the soul that experiences sorrow. You should write that souls are not immune to the effect of action. It is wrong to say that souls are immune to the effect of action. Who said this? These are the versions of God Shiva. You should not doubt this point. You need very broad and unlimited intellect to write this. When Christians come to the exhibition, you can tell them that it was not the Christ soul that was crucified on the cross, but that was the soul of the body that the Christ soul entered, who would have experienced suffering. When they hear such thing, they will be amazed. That pure soul come and establish a religion according to the direction of God, the Father. This is also in the drama. Some people understand the drama, but they do not know its beginning, middle, or end. When they hear such things, they will try to understand some of these things. No one can insult Krishna. Who is it that really receive insult at this time? Not Shiv Baba, but this corporeal one, Baba, the pure soul. Pure soul is the teacher, whereas this one is impure and is becoming pure. Those who have understood this clearly will speak without hesitation. Otherwise, people would understand that you have just memorized it, and they would then not be able to accept it, and the arrow would not strike the target. A lot of honesty and cleanness is required. If someone who indulges in vices tell others that lust is the great enemy, the arrow will not strike the target. There is the example of the Pandit who said, chant the name of Rama and you will be able to go across the river or the ocean. This refers to this time. Shiv Baba says, by remembering me, you will go across this ocean of poison. The Pandit do not know which ocean. You will go from this brothel to Shivalaya. You have to follow Srimad very well. You say, Baba, whether you love me or reject me, the explanation is only given here, and yet some of you, still some become like carp. You children have to study well. The Father is the ocean of love. That is, He educates you and enables you to receive a high status. This is His love. Since the Father is teaching you, you have to study and then also teach others. You have to please the Father. You have to remain busy in doing the Father's service. The Father's service is for you to do the true service of Bharat with your body, mind and wealth. You have to explain with a loud and clear voice. All are number wise. They would also be number wise in a kingdom. The teacher understands that number you will receive in the divine kingdom. He can understand from your service who will become the main one. You yourself can understand that if you do not do as much service as Mama and Baba, you will have to become maids or servants. As you progress further, all of you will come to know everything. It will all become clear that you did not follow Srimad. At this time, all of you children are students. If you make someone your servant at this time, you yourself will have to become a servant. To become an empress, here is body consciousness. You should speak the truth. Baba, I made this mistake. No one has become perfect yet. When someone failed his examination, he is ashamed. Baba was thinking during the night that people speak of 21 births, and this is also remembered. But that is only godly birth. Now is different. There are 8 births in the golden age, 12 births in the silver age, 21 births in the copper age, and 42 births in the iron age. This godly birth in which you are adopted is the most elevated birth of all. This is the most fortunate birth of only you Brahmins. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We should say to the sweet Shiv Baba, Shukriya, Shukriya, Shukriya. Essence for Dharana. Number 1. Give the return of love. The Father, the ocean of love. Study well and teach others. You have to follow Srimad. Number 2. First of all, imbibe knowledge with honesty and a clean heart, and then inspire others to imbibe it. Stay in the company of the one Father. Today's blessing. May you become sensible and free of sin by knowing the importance of the direction given by the instrument souls. Science details. Sensible children will never think that perhaps the direction being given by the instrument souls are given because of someone saying something to them. Never have such waste thought about the instrument souls. Even if someone makes a decision that you do not like, you are not responsible for that, and so you will not accumulate sin in that because it is the Father who made that one an instrument and he can change that sin. This significance is incognito. It is incognito machinery. Today's slogan: an honest person loves God and loves the world, not one who loves the love to rest. Okay? Om Shanti. Sweet Shiv Baba. Shukriya, Shukriya, Shukriya.